Hi everyone, it's Don, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, quite often we talk about smuggling, and right away you go to the drugs or something like that. Well, somebody decided they were going to smuggle something completely different. Recently in Australia, a 49-year-old man was caught confiscating a Fiji banded iguana. In fact, two of them were live in his cruise ship, where he was attempting to smuggle it into Australia. And of course, these are banned. Introducing something completely alien to the environment of a country or an area can hugely affect the outcome and the ecosystem. But unfortunately, out there's a lot of people who are willing to pay huge amounts of money for creatures that aren't there, right? How many people have you heard those stories of people flushing alligators down bathtubs because they bought them when they were this size and then they grow to that size? So, but here, this gentleman apparently snuck it on board at one of the cruise ports and was about to try and get it off in Australia when a crew member, probably the cabin steward or somebody, noticed them and reported it to security. When they arrived in Sydney, the police came on board and he took them into custody as a biohazard, ecological biohazard, and the man has been arrested. Now, if the man is convicted, the highest charges that can go are up to 10 years in prison and $150,000 US in fines. So it can go very, very bad for this gentleman. But here I have another question is, how did he get him on the ship? How did they get him by port security? I I would be really looking into port security wherever this was from that port. Because if you can sneak live iguanas onto a cruise ship, what else can you sneak on that we don't want on there? Can you sneak guns on there? Can you sneak worse on there? And you know what I'm talking about by that? Holy cow, like, how do you sneak that on? Did he have a contact that snuck it on, or did he get through security with it? Was there that lackluster of security? I really hope we find out how this happened because it's kind of scary in its own right. And just the thought of somebody sneaking ecological live animals for sale into environments that just shouldn't be there. I mean, the Great Lakes are covered in clams and things like that that are choking the life out of the Great Lakes because they were introduced as a foreign, on foreign ships that came in from other countries, and these clams weren't from here, and they just took over everything and they killed everything else. So it's just things like that just happen, and it's just a shame. But can you, like, how did they get them on board? Really? How did they get them through security and onto the ship? And how did he plan to get them off? Was he just going to hide it under his shirt? Something moving under your shirt there. Is there something under your shirt, sir? Oh, no, no, don't pay any attention to that. Crazy. Oh, well, people will try all kinds of things out there, and yeah, I find it funny. Well, I hope you like this news story. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. You want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world? Hit that subscribe button. Till next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.